Right now, there's enough plastic in your bloodstream to construct a Lego minifigure. Recent studies have uncovered a staggering 240,000 plastic particles in every liter of bottled water, roughly equivalent to a credit card's worth of plastic each week. Yet the truly alarming fact is that these nanoplastics aren't merely inert contaminants. They are actively interfering with, even, hacking, your DNA. To grasp how we've become unwitting lab rats in a plastic apocalypse, let's rewind the clock. In 1945, Dr. Harry Coover, while attempting to develop plastic gun sights for World War II, inadvertently created superglue and, with it, polyethylene, the very material that would soon dominate our lives. His hopeful declaration, "It'll save lives," belied the long-term consequences that no one could have foreseen. By the 1960s, plastic had exploded onto the scene. Milk bottles became indestructible, toys were built to last forever, and our oceans morphed into vast, invisible dumping grounds. By 1980, annual plastic production had soared to 50 million tons, sealing an ominous promise: "I'll outlive your species." In 1997, scientists made a chilling discovery: microplastics were found in the stomachs of fish. However, oil giants swiftly buried the research. A 2024 leak later revealed an Exxon memo stating, "Plastic terror equals profit killer," prompting a swift pivot to a recycle narrative that proved to be nothing more than an elaborate PR maneuver. Meanwhile, nanoplastics continued their silent evolution, deadly, unnoticeable, and insidiously small enough to infiltrate our cells. But the 1990s were merely the opening act. Today, plastic has transcended contaminating our food; it is embedded in our very genes. By 2024, an alarming 90% of humans were found to have nanoplastics in their bloodstream, double the levels observed in 2019. Shockingly, a single takeout meal from the Cheesecake Factory can introduce 12,000 plastic particles into your body, roughly equivalent to ingesting half a Lego brick. Enter Project Glacier, a leaked pharmaceutical experiment in which rats, fed a diet laced with nanoplastics, developed mutated sperm DNA in just 8 weeks. Their offspring suffered a 300% spike in birth defects. How did this happen? Plastic shards adhere to chromosomes like Velcro, disrupting cell division and scrambling genetic codes. This isn't mere environmental pollution, it is genetic warfare. Dr. Lena Park of Harvard's epigenetics lab warns, "We're witnessing changes in DNA methylation patterns, effectively switching off our natural cancer defenses." Plastic isn't just toxic, it's rewriting our evolution. In an astonishing twist, Coca-Cola is lobbying to rebrand nanoplastics as mineral-infused hydration boosters. Then there's Sarah, a 31-year-old mother whose breast milk tested positive for 16 types of plastic. "I'm poisoning my baby with every feed," she lamented. Yet, her case was suppressed by a laboratory funded by a Big Plastics grant, forcing Sarah into the role of a whistleblower who now leaks data on TikTok. Imagine your liver transformed into a plastic junkyard, where toxins and plastic particles fuse with cells, turning organs into biodegradable trash bags, a phenomenon scientists now refer to as the Silicon Valley effect. It's eerily reminiscent of the propaganda surrounding 1950s leaded gasoline, only this time, the damage is encoded in our genes. And this is just round one. If we fail to act, by 2040 plastic-induced genetic mutations will become hereditary. Studies predict that 1 in 3 newborns will carry PETase mutations, genes warped to digest plastic instead of food. Picture your child's lunchbox literally brimming with garbage. Mommy, why does broccoli taste like Tupperware? The future now hinges on a critical choice. If corporate interests prevail, our livers may eventually evolve to filter microplastics, but only for a hefty price. Pharmaceutical giants could market PlasticLean subscriptions, where missed payments would result in your organs clogging like a Starbucks straw. Biological debt would become our new reality. Alternatively, if rebel scientists rise up, DIY CRISPR kits could be used to convert nanoplastics into organic glue to mend damaged coral reefs. In Mumbai, a determined teenager has engineered bacteria that produce biodegradable plastic using nothing more than a pirated biology textbook and raw passion. Dr. Marcus Joe from the UN Genetic Ethics Council warns, this is leaded gasoline 2.0. Except instead of reduced IQ, we're staring down the barrel of extinction. Meanwhile, ExxonMobil's latest advertisement chillingly proclaims, plastic genes build stronger bones. The irony is profound. It wasn't plastic that corrupted us. It was our own reckless behavior. That discarded water bottle you tossed aside? It is now rewriting your grandchildren's cellular code. But the narrative isn't fixed. We have the power to change the ending. Scientists have recently discovered plastic-eating enzymes in frog saliva, and one innovative lab in Iceland is even 3D printing organs designed to detoxify nanoplastics. The cure exists, but it remains buried beneath big oil's trillion-dollar web of lies. So here's the ultimate choice. Continue slurping Starbucks microplastics, or join the ranks of gene hackers, TikTok whistleblowers, and activist mothers storming corporate boardrooms. Your DNA isn't a landfill, it's a manifesto. The battle for our genetic future has already begun.